think on Friday, the reaction which you saw for the markets, that Friday Jinx is over. 7 Fridays consecutively, we've closed 1% down on the index.
You were not there, no, Kunal? That's right. Kidding.
And so I think yesterday, the previous week, Friday, I think that was one of the cases where at least the negativity has been broken down. We're still trading into a range, so there is not major breakout levels. I agree with most of the data points what Sajid was mentioning, that the put call ratios and the open interest reduction which is there at the higher levels. But then I think the markets have to show signs of a breakout. I think that level is 25,000 for the index, and these round figure marks ideally are very, very critical as well as crucial, because it tends to become more of an inflection point from the market's perspective whenever there is any kind of a major range which the index has been grinding through over the last few weeks, and in this case I think over the last 2.5 odd months. So I think in that case we'll have to wait out for that breakout to happen. In between, I think what's also happening is that many of the sectors are starting to show signs of a recovery. For example, the metal index, after I think maybe 6 months or 7 months, you're seeing for the first time many of the large cap metal stocks showing signs of a breakout. You've seen recovery happening for many of the real estate stocks from their previous I think couple of weeks back swing lows. You've seen large cap names, FMCG, etc. have done reasonably well. Auto sector is already into a breakout mode. So there are a lot many recovery stocks, recovery sectors, which I think could probably boost the markets over the very near term. But I think largely in terms of the direction for the index, I'll wait for that breakout about 25,000 mark to get into any kind of a major positional up move on the index.
All right, so wait for 25,000 and then decide and wait for a good move on the index front. But Kunal, along with that, help us understand which are the stocks that you have for our viewers today in terms of the picks.
So focusing on the metal counters first, Tata Steel is something which looks extremely attractive. In fact, even on Friday, when the first half of the markets were extremely volatile, that was a point where Tata Steel still remained more or less in a range, close at the slight high point of the day at 167, 168 plus mark. So expecting a follow through up move for Tata Steel, 174 as a target, stop loss at 164 over the very near term. And the second would be about Shriram Finance. Now this could be more of a short term chart breakout. The stock on the hourly time frame is forming a bullish flag formation. The breakout point is around 595 on the spot levels. So expecting 610 as a near term target for Shriram Finance, stop loss at 585.
Okay. So just coming back to the market setup.